Welcome to KBS World Radio. You're now tuned in to Korea24's Korea Book Club, where we explore the world of Korean literature. This is our weekend replay edition, playing back our book segment from Wednesday's show. We hope you enjoy it. I'm your host, Kwon Jang-woo. We're joined in the studio by literary critic, once again, Barry Welsh, with another work for us to discover. Barry, hello, it's great to see you again.
Yes, hi, it's great to be here.
Okay, so what do you have for our listeners this week?
So this week we are reviewing a short story called That Place by Choi Eunmi, and the English translation by Paige Aniyah Morris was just published in the English in the spring 2024 edition of the Korean Literature Now magazine. And Choi debuted in 2008 with a short story called I Cry and Go, which was published in the Hyundai Munhak Journal. And she has so far written several short story collections, including I Dream Too Beautiful, Magnolia Sutra, and A Person Made of Snow. She's also written a novella, Last Night Was Spring, and two novels, The Ninth Wave and Face to Face. And she's also received the Daesan Literary Award, the Hyundai Munhak Literary Award, and the Hanguk Ilbo Literary Award. So a very successful career so far. And writing about Eunmi in the editorial section of the Korean Literature Now magazine, Eun Kui-chung says that Choi shares the enigmatic relationship between connection and disconnection. Through her narratives, she unveils the violence and fear lurking beneath life's surface, illustrating how deep reflection on these themes can emerge from intense scrutiny of reality. And That Place is about a woman living in the aftermath of the COVID pandemic and attempting to figure out where her life went wrong as a series of new calamities sweeps over her and her community. And it's a captivating story dealing with themes of survival, memory, and the human connection to nature as well as each other. And I think its significance lies in its reflection of some of the challenges in modern Korean society, including urban isolation, environmental concerns, and just the quest for personal meaning amidst chaos. And I think Choi's story offers a unique lens into the complexities of modern life.
Right, so it's a very recent work then, written after the pandemic. It sounds like exploring themes that have been relevant to Koreans, especially young Koreans, in recent years. So tell us more. Tell us more about the characters and what's the story? What are they struggling with in the story?
Right. So at the heart of That Place is a resilient but unnamed female protagonist, and her life is a series of personal challenges for survival. So her narrative begins with a harrowing experience of being trapped in a flash flood, and this sort of key event in her life not only shapes her outlook, but also serves as a metaphor for the unpredictability and general precariousness of her existence. And this event is symbolic of the struggle that she will have in the story against the elements, literally and metaphorically, as she navigates the complexities of modern life in a sort of a suburban setting that's subject to the extremes of nature. And her encounters and interactions with the community around her add layers to her character and to the story. One of the key figures in this regard is Susok Shi, who is a neighbour and a sort of a kindred spirit, and she shares a bond with the protagonist, and this is formed through their sort of shared experiences and mutual understanding of their vulnerable position amidst a trio of extreme natural adverse problems, including a power blackout which affects their neighbourhood, a typhoon, and even a bear attack. And although their relationship isn't sort of deeply intimate, it provides a sense of solidarity and companionship. And this is important in the story. It reflects a connection that people can form in the face of extreme challenges like the ones I've just mentioned. So the community around the protagonist is a microcosm of a society grappling with the tensions brought by these sort of natural forces, and between individual struggles and collective resilience. The story also brings to life various other characters who have their own issues and struggles, from the elderly to young children, all of whom are affected by these environmental and social challenges that define the story. And these characters, while not as central as the protagonist or Susokshi, are essential in portraying the diverse tapestry of human experiences and responses to adversity that Choi is writing about in this story.
Right, so it's not just exploring the central character's story and issues, but it's also touched upon the situation of those around her. I like that description, the tapestry of the community around her. What significant themes, then, does the author explore through this?
Right, so I think the most prominent theme is this idea of the delicate and often challenging relationship between humans and nature. And this is portrayed through the main characters, the very harrowing experience with the flash flood, and then these threats that just keep sort of piling on. So this looming threat of the bear who might attack the neighbourhood, and these sort of issues, they symbolise the unpredictable and sometimes often destructive power of the natural world, the unpredictable destructive power of the natural world. And this theme extends to the broader environmental challenges and changes that are facing this community. It reflects global concerns, obviously, about climate change and natural disasters, and our own responsibility for these things and our vulnerability to them as well. And so really I think it's resilience and the human capacity for survival that emerge as the significant themes in the story. The characters in the story, particularly the female protagonist, they exhibit remarkable strength in the face of these life-threatening situations and personal adversities. And this resilience is not just physical, but also emotional and psychological. And I think Choi is trying to reveal the depths of human endurance and the ability to persevere through uncertainty and fear.
Yes, I understand that one of the interesting aspects of this work as well is the setting and how it contributes to those themes that you mentioned and the overall mood as well. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Right, yeah, sure. So this is a story that, like you said, it's set in the contemporary Korean landscape. The story unfolds in a suburban area that's nestled at the foot of Malisan, a mountain that holds a historical and symbolic significance for the residents. And that geographical setting, it's not just a backdrop, but a sort of an active feature and participant in the story. And its purpose is to reflect this sort of ever-present tension between human civilization and then these sort of untamed forces of nature sort of surrounding the people in the community. And the mountain, with its lush natural environment and other historical features, becomes a symbol of the past's sort of haunting presence, and then also nature's enduring and sometimes even menacing beauty. And that sort of the setting of the story with these residential neighbourhoods and then a sports centre and community space that becomes important as the story progresses. This contrast with the mountains, natural expanse, and I think it serves to highlight a kind of a dichotomy between these human-made structures and the natural world. And then that's further amplified by these environmental challenges that the community faces, such as these floods and the blackout and the bear attack and so on. And this again underscores just the fragility of human society in the face of nature's unpredictability.
It's called That Place by Choi Eunmi, translated by Paige Aniyah Morris. And that was our pick for this week's Korea Book Club. Barry, thank you for that review, and we'll talk to you again next time.
Okay, take care.